Big readers grow here.
Carver kids are leveling up.
Carver kids are getting it done.
We're starting the year and our average is right at grade level. It's a huge accomplishment and something to celebrate.
I have 14 students are past the skill 9, which I believe is their end goal by second grade. I have 14 of them. That makes up half of one of our classes already alone. I have worked on grabbing materials from the third grade teachers, or even on Benchmark. I go in myself and I pull out those passages so that they still practice the skills they're going to see later on. It's also more challenging to them.
How it works at our staff, I think, is different than most places. It's pretty remarkable in that we have an interventionist with paras that do K-3, and we all sort of speak the same language.
Referring mostly to our paraprofessionals, they are really rising up to the responsibility behind teaching children how to read. And they are included in our data day. They are included in sorting. Their voice is very much respected. So yes, we use 95%, we use the PSI scores, because those PSI scores are foundational reading scores. Where is the child at? What do they have in place? And what specific gaps do we need to target?
You are able to see exactly where those gaps are in student learning. So those gaps are so specific that it doesn't just tell you that they need help with nonsense words, it tells you they need help with nonsense words and short A sounds in that. So it's very specific in that you can very quickly get a group of students on grade level by knowing exactly what their diagnosis is and what their prescription should be.
The program that we use to group kids is not stagnant. It's a very transit system, and so every 3 weeks or so we are reassessing and regrouping students.
I think it gives them the motivation that we're there to help them, and I think that's what matters the most. They are very motivated and very encouraged by whatever teacher they go with. They're going to be supported to reach their goal, and they know that.
Literacy is the key to just about everything.
It's crucial that we do this as a foundation, because what can happen is kids can look like they're reading and they might not necessarily be able to decode well, but they can read whole words and they can read in context. So building this concrete foundation fills those holes so that as they pass each level, we know that it's solid and they are ready for the next piece of that. So when we're reading, that reading then transfers to the next grade level. And as they go, that authentic learning stays with them, that it's not just for a test that they take, they're actually learning it. In our lounge, we used to have a statement that said, what do you do? The question was, what do you do as a teacher? And the answer was, anything it takes.